Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. And today we've got Judas Priest. They are live and doing the song Riding on the Wind. This song originally came off Screaming for Vengeance, which is the band's biggest record, and probably the last record I bought of theirs up until Firepower. I happened to see them on the Firepower tour and really was blown away, and I really do like the record. Everything between Screaming for Vengeance and Firepower, each of them had a couple songs that I liked, but I would always go back to basically their late 70s, early 80s catalog was kind of my sweet spot for them, and now Firepower. Their new record I enjoy for the most part, but I have to say Firepower is my favorite of those two that have just kind of come out in the last few years. I also have to mention that Abath from the band Immortal on his second solo record does a version of the song, and it's not bad. I prefer Judas Priest, but kind of a cool send-up of the band, and maybe a tribute, however you want to put it, but definitely a cover worth kind of checking out if you're a fan of Judas Priest and want to check out a cover. With all that said, in the band, I'm sure it's Richie, Scott, Travis on drums, who's been in the band for a long time, of course, Rob on vocals, and then Ian on bass, and I think is it Andy Sneed who has been touring with them, and then occasionally on the tour I saw Glenn did come out and he played two songs. I can't remember exactly what they were, Living After Midnight maybe, or something like that. So anyway, if you're a fan of the band, please like, subscribe, and comment, and maybe tell me your favorite song, and let's do it down the road. Here we go. Riding on the Wind. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if it's me. It sounds like the guitars are tuned lower, and then Rob is singing higher than he did on the original, which when I saw him live, it seemed like whenever he was going to do like a higher note, he almost kind of crouched over. So I don't know if that's like a technique or not, but the band sounds massive. And of course, Rob sounds as amazing as you could at a 70-plus-year-old guy. So anyway. Sounding pretty great. Can we say that sounds like Judas Priest in their heyday with Glenn and KK? I'm gonna say no. But I'm a huge fan of Richie. I think he's a great replacement for Glenn. Unfortunately, definitely a better player than KK. As much as I like KK's playing, Glenn is the great guitar player in Judas Priest, as far as I'm concerned. And Richie kind of can fill that spot pretty well. And I think that's Andy, who I think produced the band. Let me know if you know anything about it. I can't remember exactly if he was a producer or he just kind of stepped in and did guitar duties for the records and then the tours and all of that. And in fact, I thought on this tour that it was just going to be Richie. And I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. It's a two guitar band. And they did some kind of, occasionally they did some kind of harmonization stuff. I mean, maybe more earlier on than now, but that was a part of their thing to some degree. So I was like happy to see that there was two guitar players to make it kind of a full experience. And I'm not sure I'm going to see them this tour, but if you haven't seen them before, I would definitely go this tour. I don't know how many tours they've got left as far as Rob is concerned. Maybe he's got a couple more, but, he's definitely getting up there, and the road life is hard. So I hear. Anyway, I am Brian. I love Judas Priest. Thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you soon. Bye.